좋아. 반대쪽으로 왔네.
Don't ask me where to go if you're lost. I'm a guard, not the town crier.
썬더조 녀석. 이번만 봐드리는 겁니다. 신났어? 아, 썬더조 잡으러 안 간다고. 메리디언 갈 거라고 이제. 우리가 뭐가 있나? 아, 잡으러 안 간다고. 왜 그래, 잡으러 안 간다니까. 소리 안 들려?
Well, they're still surprised.
Nora, they never have anything good.
뭐야 이거?
Let's see how much of a mess you make. Sending you something.
도적단 놈들 겁도 없이 나한테 싸움을 걸어? 드디어 도착했어. 뭐야?
Go quietly.
아이씨. 나를 지켜보는 녀석이 있고. 도망 안 가냐? 그런데 그냥 누구 도망가? 도망가려고 그러네?
Some meanings for the trail.
강물을 거슬러 가장 한번
Look to me for help. My duty is to guard. I don't get involved.
드디어 도착했어. 메리디언이야. 태양의 도시.
Always stay right. Always
이
stay right.
녀석들은 제법 문명인처럼 사는구만. 이게 문명인들이 할 짓이냐?
I'm sorry for the wait, but all goods entering the city are subject to search.
This is outrageous. We're loyal citizens.
Don't look to me for help. My duty is to guard.
What's going
I don't
on
get
here?
involved in
Owen's in there, somewhere. And so's Erend, that other Outlander I talked to the
난
night before
울린
the proving.
녀석을 만나러 왔어.
Erend said he'd introduce me to his sister if I visited Meridian. Said she was captain of the Vanguard.
If this keeps up, I'll be broken among. It's always the merchants.
다리 늘었어?
Stop right there. In light of the recent attack, no stranger passes into Meridian without submitting to search.
Recent attack? What are you talking about?
The murder of Captain Ursa and her vanguards, of course. Ambushed by Shadow Carja forces in Redridge Pass.
Ursa? You mean Erend's sister is dead?
How would you know his name?
I know Erend. Summon him. I need to speak to him.
Ha! I doubt that Aaron, the new captain of the Vanguard, a man in grief, is going to waste his time on a grimy outlander.
야,
Aloy! Hey,
나
you're
나
alive!
너보다
I thought
어?
you were dead! Make way! Make way!
All the way to Meridian just to see me?
Have you been drinking?
Ah, not really. A little.
이 녀석 왜
So
이렇게
you're
방탕해졌어?
alive. This, we should celebrate. The drink's on me.
We need to talk alone, and you need to pull it together.
Over
정신이
there.
나갔어?
So you approve?
Of course I approve. From now on, she may come and go from this city as she pleases.
As you wish, sir.
There, alone as you asked. And what did you want to tell me?
I heard what happened to Ursa.
방금 전에 누구 들어왔다
I'm sorry.
나갔어.
I know she was special to you.
Special to me? Special to everyone. She always knew what to do. She bossed everyone around. She kept me in line. Now I'm supposed to fill her shoes. And instead, here I am, stumbling around in them.
나도 누군가를 잃어봤어.
I lost someone too. At the proving, the man who raised me.
로스트.
His name was Rost.
로스트
That's
로스트 해버렸다고.
Why is it every time something terrible happens, everyone else tells you the worst thing that ever happened to them, as though that makes it easier?
Yeah, why is that?
Anyway, there was something you wanted to tell me?
A lot has happened since we last spoke. The proving was attacked by a group of killers. Not many of us survived.
We were in the village when we heard explosions up on the mountain. Some of your
아니라고.
braves came back, said most of the contestants were dead.
나 아니라고 발뺌하고 있네 이 새끼.
I've never heard such a wail of grief as the sound that rose up from your people. How did you survive?
How I survived is less important than how I was targeted.
Targeted? What do you mean?
The killers came for me because of Owen.
What are you talking about? That doesn't make sense.
I need to find Olin. I need to know what he knows.
But he's a friend.
No, he's a traitor. I don't know who the killers are or what they want, but I do know that Olin is working with them.
But, I mean, this...
I don't need you to
이 자식 말 왜
understand,
이렇게
Erend.
더듬어?
I just need you to take me to him.
He's not here. He went scrounging for scrap and relics days ago. It could be anywhere.
Are there any places he frequents, places he returns to?
A house. Here in Meridian.
Okay, then take me there. I need to search it.
I guess. As long as I'm there to witness the
대놓고
search.
털어버리겠다는 선언.
I need to see Olin's place. Now.
Okay, okay. Come on.
아니 이 자식도 존나 생각이 없는 놈인가? 뭐 되게 오랫동안 지냈을 것 같은 사람인데 이게 의심스럽다고 씨 가가지고 저렇게 막 해도 되는 거야?
Is she immoral?
Apparently they're letting anyone into the city these days.
아무나 들여보내주나봐.
How long will a bud hide in his palace? Blood for blood. Vengeance for Ursa. How long will a bud hide in his palace? Year after year, why does he spare those who enslaved and tortured and butchered? Erend, you should want vengeance more than anyone. Your own sister,
이
murdered,
새끼도
and her
전쟁광이야?
death, unavenged?
One more word, you scorched out slag, and I'll throw you in jail myself! Now get out of here, or I'll give you all a kick in the ass!
What did he mean about Ursa's murder?
Not now.
에일로이야, 눈치를 길러라. 화를 참고 있잖니? 너는 인간관계에 대해서 조금 배울 필요가 있는 것 같다.
Okay, how are we gonna get in? Oh, that was subtle.
Here we are. Try not to break anything. Other than...
아무것도 부수지
All
말라면서.
of this for one man.
It pays to have connections in the Sun King's court.
The corner of this rug is frayed, and the floor near it is worn. Let's see what's underneath.
Hey, how did that get here?
Question is, how to get through it.
Without a key, you
에일로이 아주
won't. That's a
폭력적인
vault
아이라고
hatch of
지금.
Azeron make. Nothing gets through.
We'll see about that.
위로 올라가 봐.
Call it a day, girl. You're wasting time.
시간 낭비 아니라고.
A lot of metal here. Could be just what I need. It looks like a picture of Owen's family.
어떻게 살펴보는데 이거. 아씨. 이씨. 개 화나고. 사다리가 어딨어. 여기에 이기는
Let's give it a
거죠.
little push.
왜 그렇게 미냐? 부수지 말랬더니
I did
부숴버렸다.
say not to break anything, didn't I?
부수지 말랬더니 부숴버렸다고.
Looks like Olin kept a journal.
Olin? I knew he could read contracts, but I never took him for a poet.
No doubt now. Olin knew I was targeted.
Serve and they live. Disobey, and I will open their throats and leave their corpses to prune in the sun.
They took his wife and child captive.
They? Who's they?
The killers. They told him to obey or they'd kill his family. A map. The glyphs show places he visited.
There's your proof. Read the last page. He writes about meeting me and the order to kill me.
He called himself a friend. That backstabbing cheat. How did you learn to read glyphs? And these things that you see, how do you do it?
가르쳐줘야 돼?
The focus. It reveals the unseen.
And Olin's focus, it's the same?
The device is the same, but somehow Olin and the killers can speak to each other with their focuses over distances, and see through each other's focuses too, like looking through each other's eyes.
So that's how the killers saw you? Through Olin?
Yes, so far as I can tell. Now that I know where to find Olin, I should be on my way.
All by yourself?
Leave it to me. I'm faster on my own.
Wait. If that device lets you see the unseen...
Out of the way, Erend.
I'm asking you to help me, Aloy. I need to know who killed Ursa. Not just the Shadow Karja army, I know that, but the exact soldiers who did it.
I'm sorry about your sister, but that's your war, not mine.
Don't act like this isn't personal.
거절하는 거 보소.
You came here hunting the people who nearly killed you, who massacred your people. Why should you have justice and not me?
Look, I'll head for Redridge Pass, where Ursa's body was found, and wait for you there.
에일로야, 이런 거는 은혜 갚기를 해야 된단다.
Don't make me beg.
Redridge Pass, you said. I'll see what I can do.
너 아주 싹바가지가 없는 녀석이로구나.
Won't cost you a shard just to look.
You there! Can you help me? Just you're the one the Vanguard has been crowing about. The Nora who tracks criminals and traitors with her second sight. If only you'd use it to help me. A thief raided my home and took my brother's sword.
Tell me about the robbery. Don't leave anything out.
It was brazen and professional. They took only the sword, my most valuable possession. The thief went out through the window and scared the shadow off my steward. Otherwise, it would have been a clean getaway.
Why would someone steal the sword?
It's priceless. Made from the burnished antler of a lancehorn, finely inlaid with studded stones all down the...
Okay, I get it.
Forgive me. That's not even why it's important. The 12th Sun King gave it to my brother for his military service. He was killed in battle during the liberation. I was saving it for my nephew who's stranded at Sunfall with the Karja in Shadow.
How did your nephew wind up in Sunfall?
Most of the old clergy backed the Mad Sun King, so when he fell, they ran out of fear of retribution. As an honor guard to a venerable priest, my nephew had no choice but to go with them. Now that my brother is gone, my nephew is my heir, so that sword really belongs to him. And after all he's been through, I won't be able to look him in the face if I don't get it back.
I'll see what I can do about the robbery.
Have a word with my steward if you need to. He saw the thief escape. And listen, all I want is the sword back. Meridian, and my family for that matter, has seen enough strife already. If I can get it back, all is forgiven. No retribution necessary.
이 자식 너무 호구인데?
Take a look at these wares.
엄벌을 내리게 해야지. 손모가지를 비틀어 버려야지. 뭔 용서입니까, 용서는.
Captain Ursa is dead. Ambushed by shadow carja at the cliff. Turn her in.
Yeah. 서브 퀘스트 받을 수 있는 NPC가 안 보이는데?
Can't help but smile in the sunshine.
안쪽에 있는데 안쪽으로 들어가는 데가 있어.
Buy what you need, leave the
All right. What did you want to discuss?
You're an outlander, which is good. But a Nora, which might be bad. Do you fear the ruins of the old ones like many in your tribe?
No. Although some can be dangerous.
퀘스트 개 많어.
Then you may have come across what I seek. In your travels, have you found strange vessels, emblazoned with symbols of the old ones? They consist of a hollow cylinder with a crescent handle affixed at both ends. If you bring me these vessels in sets of 4, I will gladly trade what I have for them.
아니야, 아직 거기까지 안 봤을 거야. 루덴스
Yes, trade
저거
quickly. I have work
엘프
to do.
나오는 데서 루덴스 나오잖아. 거기까지 봤을 거야. 아이씨 뭐야.
Yes, I'm happy to trade if you have something for me. I will leave you to the hunt. Be sure to delve into the ruins. Ah, you're everything I'm not. Strong, brave, active. Come, talk a spell. Yes. I remember you. Did you find the vessels I seek?
So you're interested in the old ones?
More than interested. I study every ancient artifact I can get my hands on. But years of study have made me too comfortable at my desk. I can't even bear the sun, if the truth be known. I don't know how I'll manage to take a partner. My family presses me for an heir.
Don't look at me.
Oh, no, I'm not looking. In fact, my father already has someone he wants me to wed. She doesn't interest me. I wish I had a brother to carry this burden. I would rather be left to my precious little vessels. May you enjoy your travels as I enjoy my studies. What do my tired eyes see? A hunter, surely. Come, talk to me a moment.
Fine goods for a fair price.
Perhaps your travels have taken you through ancient ruins?
Check out these wares.
Let us speak of it.
들어가는 데가 어디야? 왼쪽으로 들어가는 데가 어디야? 여기구만. 안 열려? 아, 위로 올라가야 돼? 계단 닫혀 있는데? 왜 스포하고 그래? 여기로 어떻게 올라가지?
Don't forget to stock up before you're...
This place.
아니야? 어딘데?
Smells like nothing I've ever smelled before. Is that some kind of
아니라고.
See for yourself.
위로 올라가는 거 막혀 있어. 여기도 아니야? 그럼 어디야? 밖으로 가서 꺾어야 된다고? 아, 여기야? 어이씨, 퀘스트 개 많아.
Able-bodied adventurers. Hi there, Outlander. Name's Vilgund. Did you come to the city looking for work? Good shards. Enough to buy garb more becoming of your...
Okay, stop there if you want me to hear you out.
I only meant a well-molded woman such as you.
이 새끼도 꼬실라 그러네. 뒤질라고.
I heard an interesting rumor about a Banuk camp. Tame machines, the rumor said. So I hired men to investigate. Just investigate, that's all. Those Banuk are canny, too canny. I paid up front. Well, half up front.
애초에 그리고 그 앨리스 애들 나오는 거는
So now you're hiring someone to
거의
find the last
후반부 들어서
vampire.
보기 때문에.
They're a sunk cost. This rumor's worth more to me.
Are you some kind of merchant? You don't seem to have any wares.
More of an explorer.
But you send other people to do your exploring.
All right, more of an opportunist. Girl. Nora girl. Huntress. We live in a world of opportunities. Risky opportunities. But why should risk stand in the way of a lucrative prospect for the likes of me? All right. I'm more of a gambler.
이 자식 마약했어?
So is there any more to the rumor
말하는 게
about
왜
this
이래?
camp?
The last bunch just wanted to know about the reward. Hey, you're a smart one. This camp isn't even big enough for a name up where the snow won't thaw. They say the Banuk there live alongside machines. Peaceful as you like. Keep them, use them, sing to them. If it's true, if we learn how they do it, think how valuable that would be to all the tribes.
When you say valuable, you mean they'd pay you for it.
Girl, I'm not made of straw.
What can you tell me about the Banuk?
The Banuk women. Snow witches all. Cold eyes, cold... They choose to live up there in Ban-Ur, in the ice. Trying to have a conversation, it's like chipping them out of the stuff. They prefer machines for company. That's why I'm putting my shards on this rumor.
나 이 남자가 하는 말 하나도 이해 안 돼.
Their mystic act. No care for possessions, for luxuries. Pile of slag. Those people bargain harder than the winter frost.
If I did look into your rumor...
You won't need to climb up the shoulders of the world for it. It's on the edge of Banuk land, beneath the anvil of the moon. And you look like you know your way around the savage east. The east. If it's true they walk among machines without fear in this camp, well, you can't miss that, can you? Payment on return.
아, 돌아오면 살해하겠다고. 이 새끼가 사람을 계약하는데, 선금도 안 줘? 이거 아주 자세가 안 돼 있는 놈이구만. 들어가는 데가 어디야? 갇혀있어.
Can I interest you in a reasonable share of a lucrative opportunity? Still so much to do. The day's nearly over.
여기고.
You need to win 3 half-suns at our hunting grounds to gain admittance to the lodge.
You mean these?
Very well, then. Congratulations, and welcome. Our members reap rewards and adventure and live on in legend.
이미 다 얻어왔어.
Am I a member now?
No, you're only a fledgling. Junior members are called thrushes. To join and become a thrush, you need a senior member called a hawk to sponsor you.
So I need to find a hawk.
Yes, but a hawk can only sponsor 1 hunter at a time, and and I'm afraid most of them already have one.
I've overcome worse odds. Where do I start?
Upstairs, present yourself to the Sunhawk Assis, our leader, who should introduce you to a hawk. I hope it's worth it.
What do you mean?
You'll see.
이 자식이 아주 못하는 말이 없어. 내가 가치가 없다는 거야?
By the sun! King Avad's edict really is taking effect. Never thought I'd see a Nora here and a woman at that.
넌 가슴이 평평하.
So, you have marks for me?
What do you mean?
From the hunting grounds. Oh, right. You're new here.
What edict?
King Avad insisted that the Hunter's Lodge had to welcome everyone. Man, woman, outlander, regardless of tribe. Ursa, captain of the Vanguard, came in and delivered that news personally. You should have been there. It was glorious. But I figured they would sweep it under the rug and say no woman or outlander qualified. Yet here you are.
Are you a member?
Me? No. Karja don't exactly encourage their daughters to run around hunting machines. But all the changes in Meridian have been good to me. I don't think the Oseram know how to sell to us Karja. The trader I worked for last couldn't sell flowers to a bee. He was too plain-hammered, as they like to say. This is a much better job. I figure I'll be able to open my own shop soon enough.
What do you want with my marks?
You hunters and your badges. I'm not gonna take them. I'm going to give you a weapon that sets you apart.
무기 좋아. 무기 줘.
Yeah, I thought that'd get your attention. If you earn marks in all 3 trials at each of the 5 hunting grounds, come to me. I can give you up to 3 weapons, one for 15 half-suns, one for 15 full suns, and one you'll love for all blazing suns.
What do I do with these marks?
If you get the same mark from all the hunting ground trials, I can give you a
무슨
Hunter's
말인지 알아,
Lodge
저게.
weapon. Show me
나
what marks
완전한
you've
태양 하나
earned,
있는데.
and we'll see if you qualify for one of these special weapons I have for you.
I'm a little short on marks.
No problem. Once you have marks from all 15 trials, you'll be able to get the
하나
next
가져갔네.
Hunter's Lodge weapon from me. What can I do for you today? How are the trials going for you? Have enough marks for a weapon yet?
I need a few more.
Okay. Once you get marks from the trials at every hunting ground, come back and we'll see what I can give you.
여기는 다 했고. 나가자고.
That must be the spire. It's huge.
응? 서브캐드를 조금 하면서 해야 될 것 같은데?
You're Nora. I'm the mournful Naman. My apologies that we meet like this.
Like this?
In grief. You hold yours close, like a talisman. Wait, forgive me. You didn't come for reparations? Someone you lost to the Sun Ring?
No.
이 자식
I
콜드
know about the Red
리딩하네.
Raids, but the Karja owe me nothing.
I see. Well, I could use the help of a strong-willed outlander. Then I would owe you very much indeed. These people seek to honor their loved, their lost, with their own voices, not mouthing Karja rituals to Karja stone. But there are obstacles. And while Meridian holds its breath for any disturbance, these robes only tie my hands.
What kind of obstacles?
The first pilgrim is an Oseram who seeks to visit the Shrine of Kings on the road to the city. He waits there now, forbidden to enter by an old sun priest who suffered no heathen. This Utaru lost her companion on the edge of the jewel, at a pool where snap moths gather. The shrine was built there to ward off the machines, and its effectiveness leaves much to be desired. And the Manuk would paint a mark on the sun's climb, a call to the machine spirits, I understand. They need no beckoning. flint hawks perched there, drawn to the spires shining.
So, clear the machines out of 2 shrines and move a priest out of the other.
All I can ask for is your charity and that their stories are heard.
Naman, rituals and prayers can't bring back those who are lost.
No, but it can help those who grieve to find themselves. It can lend them strength and hope, like a new sunrise.
I didn't think your priesthood would ask outsiders for help.
If only the sun would set on our pride. Until this is done, I am no sun priest. To wear a red robe was an aspiration. I aspired. Now our hoods make us blind. We whisper reconciliation, but forget how the old king's priests sang the words and blessed the killing.
The killing? You mean the Red Raids?
Yes. And the sacrifices that came after.
Why did the priests go along with all that bloodshed?
Sometimes we Karja are more concerned with what is tradition than what is right.
Huh. Maybe the Karja and Nora aren't so different. You're disappointed with the Sun Priests, but you still wanted to be one?
I spent my whole life looking up to the temple. My brother's voice echoing in its arches. Even he couldn't tell me and how he tried. In the end, he said, when we were loved, our robes were dyed in cinnabar. Now they are stained in blood. Our robes are handed down to us. Most of the old priests fled rather than be seen in the glare of a new sun. And so we are left to wear their sins. For me, at least, they hang heavy.
Where is your brother now?
He waits for me on the trail of the sun, I hope. He spoke out against the sacrifices. For a priest to question the Sun King's will, his punishment was worst of all.
You lost someone you loved too. I'm sorry.
No, not lost. When I took on these robes, I found his memory.
아무튼 영적인 교감을 하고 있다고.
I'll do what I can to help those in mourning.
To honor their memories is to honor us all.
퀘스트는 다 받은 것 같다. 오늘 특수상인데 이렇게 많아.
Able-bodied adventurers, preferably with no friends or family. But I'm not choosy.
Greatest of all.
You saw the thief make a run for it?
My back was to the wall, you see. Wasn't expecting someone to crawl out the window. He ran past me, dressed in gray, clutching the sword. That's all I saw. By the sun, my heart nearly seized up.
back soon.
More
Need
blood.
those things from the market.
I'm still on the trail.
Watch out for the Oseram merchants.
Still more blood. The thief got cut. The trail ends here. But someone must have seen the thief.
An old man caught me sipping a brew.
Did someone run past here, holding a sword?
Sure did. He grabbed some linen off the stand here and took off down the stairs behind you. He was bleeding, so maybe he needed a binding. Blast it! That was expensive cloth. I can't believe I paid for that thief's bandage.
내 뒤쪽에 계단이
Meridian
없다는 거?
survives thanks to a long line of nobility. Don't you
내
forget it.
뒤쪽에.
Could go for a drink and a bite.
내 뒤쪽에 계단이 어디 있다는 거죠, 휴먼? 여기 말하는 건가?
If the thief came this way, there's only one way he could have gone. Forward. No sign of the thief. Someone must have seen him go by. Did you see anyone run through here? He would have been holding a sword.
Yeah. Almost crashed into me, too. He ran down the parapet here and went down the lift. No way you'll catch him now. I didn't see a sword, though.
He wasn't carrying anything.
Not a damn thing. Just ran like his ass was on fire.
검을 들고 있는 사람을 물어봤는데 검을 안 들고 있다는 건 뭐야?
Maybe he had help.
이 자식 네가 범인 아니야?
That merchant stall would have been a convenient drop-off.
Hope you're well. Wish I could steal a moment like this every day. There's never any time.
Long night last night. Maybe get
It looks like the thief got away, but without the sword. I thought maybe he dropped it off somewhere. Like here, for instance?
What? No. I had nothing to do with this.
I guess we'll see when I get the city guard to toss your stall and question your customers.
Hold on. There's more to this. You've got a reputation for shining light in the darkness, so I know you'll listen. You're right. The sword was passed to me, and I passed it on to someone else. It's going to be sold, but not for profit. The shards will go to people in need.
You expect me to believe that?
I can prove it. Meet my friends at the watermill in the lower village. They'll explain
이 자식
everything.
에일로이 담그려고
If they
하네.
don't convince you, come right back with the guards. I'm not going anywhere.
It wouldn't matter if you did. I'd find you. But all right. I'll check out the watermill. Okay. Guess I should
너
go
이
to this
자식 할
watermill
때마다
then to
아주
find out what's going
거짓말이구나.
on.
하는 말마다 거짓말이야. 생각이 오라고. 어디까지 내려가는 거야?
Move along. You have no need to loiter around here. Smoke and sweat.
아니 뭔데? 여기 표시가 있다고요? 도망가.
Got one.
Sometimes you just have to take a minute and forget your cares and worries.
I was told to expect you, Aloy. I suppose you want answers. Well, it's not complicated. We collect valuable objects from people who don't need them, sell them for shards, and use the money to help the needy at Sunfall.
You mean you steal?
If you want to call it that. From hogs who've had their turn at the trough for generations.
Ravon didn't seem like a hog to me.
He stinks just like the rest of them, of wealth and contentment, while people beneath him suffer.
Who exactly gets the shards at Sunfall?
Not the bastards in the fortress. We use the shards to make sure the poor in Shadowside get to eat, or bandage their wounds. They only went west because they had to. Trust me, I know. My wife was chained up with a bunch of servants and herded with them. They starved to death, still bound together.
Oh. I'm sorry.
So am I.
Where's the sword now?
Safe. I haven't sold it yet.
What do you expect me to do now? Walk away?
I was hoping you'd help us. They say you can track like a stalker. Well, my partner Nassan disappeared near the branded shore. He was bound for Sunfall, along with an entire shipment of food. If you found that, you'd be helping a lot of people.
I'll consider it. But only if you return the sword to Ravon.
I knew you were gonna say that. Fine, I'll return the damn blade. Nassan was supposed to meet his contact at an old campfire on the fork near the branded shore. Start looking there. But be careful. Lots of machines out there, and lots of Shadow Karja. And not the needy kind, but they're tormentors.
Gotta take over my brother's shift today. Sure as the sun's rising.
물건 훔친 녀석들 중에 주제에 아주 말이 혓바닥이 길다. 아주 혓바닥이 아주 길어. 맞는 거야, 그거? 우리 누나 소형 계좌를
prices, fair prices. Fairest prices for machine parts under the mesa. No tithes to the Sun Court, not like those greedy snarls upside.
She's not interested in taxes.
I know what she's not interested in. As I was saying, no better offer for snap-maw lenses. I'd give my oath on it.
By the sun, don't start spitting in your palm. Huntress, I apologize on behalf of my partner. Silent partner.
Silent partner?
If the sun would only grant my prayers. Never mind snap-maw lenses, Huntress. There's no market for those. A long-leg lens, though, you'd be well rewarded for.
So which,
No market for a snap-maw lens is good, strong stuff. You can hammer it into anything.
Where do you think we are? Some trading post with sawdust on the floor? This is Meridian. We have culture.
I know culture. Just the other day I was watching the hunting trials.
Oh, great sun, lend me the strength of midday.
The sun's baked your head if you think we'll shift long-leg lenses at a time like this.
hello?
I've told you as many times as the spire is tall. Craft and artisanship is who we are.
Craft doesn't win a war or keep the machines from your farms. What you need is good, old-fashioned, plain...
Oh, yes. Old-fashioned, plain hammered work. If ever something glittered, you'd throw it back.
If Carja had built that elevator, they would have stopped at a good-looking shaft.
All those years of delving, and you never found a sense of humor.
Enough!
Well?
They're a blunt people, the Nora.
Why do you two even work together if you can't agree on anything?
It's a symbolic gesture.
No tithes to the Sun Court. Like I said in the beginning, Renine.
Just tell me which part you want.
A long-leg lens.
A snap-maw lens.
Fine. I can see that you're busy.
Wait. You drove her off. Snap-maw lens. What do you say?
I drove her off? That's rich. Listen, Huntress. Long-leg lens.
Hunters, scroungers, bring us your metal.
Scroungers? What kind of brute? You might have the wrong impression.
Because you gave it to her.
Our preference is for a long-leg lens.
No, it's for a snap-maw lens. Hunters, scroungers, bring us your metal.
Scroungers? What kind of brute are you trying to attract?
정말 답이 없는 녀석들이야. 왜 이렇게 졸리냐? 허리 뒤지게 아프네. 잠깐 정신 나섰다. 피곤해. 제발 전투하고 싶어. 날 전투하게 해줘.
Oh, useful. Need them soon enough.
길이 어딘지를 잘 정확히 모르겠어. 여기로 가는 거는? 오픈월드 게임특 길을 제대로 모름. 그럼 어떻게 가는데? 모닥불도 없어. 아 맞네, 근처 퀘스트 봐야 되네. 가까운 데 뭐 있다.
The one about the sun priest falling in love with Morphe's daughter.
There are no shadows under the
This must be the
noonday
Shrine
sun.
of Kings that
Words
Naman
to
told
live
me
by.
about.
Blaze built that thing. We deserve to have a look.
You won't get in there. That dried-up old prune in a robe sees to that.
I can be persuasive. But what does an Oseram want with a Karja shrine, anyway?
It reminds me of someone. Gone 2 years now. But what does a girl like you know of loss?
Try me.
I had a lover. Worked on monuments to their bastard king. Then he gave them a show in their sun ring for good measure. The Karja gave me back his broken bones, but what use are they? They won't build again. They won't make me smile.
And seeing a statue of the Mad Sun King will?
I need to see his work again. The marks his hands carved. The set of the metals they hammered. That's the soul of him. But that shriveled up old priest won't let me near it.
저거 천걸음도 사실 뭐라 그래. 이 마을 올 때도 1000걸음 넘게 걸어서 왔어.
The abiding Jahaman wishes to be alone in his retreat.
If you want to be alone, go someplace else. Others want to pray here.
Defile it, you mean? Yet another debasement of what was once pure. Truly, our tribe has lost the light. Our king is false, our temple is corrupt, and our soldiers weak. The sun hastens across the sky for shame.
So the Karja have become impure? What does that even mean?
태양이
Is
빨리 지는
Meridian
거는
not
겨울이
meant for
다가와서
those who
그런
built it,
거고.
who made it great?
이 새끼 아주
It was
사기꾼이구만.
pure before outlander squatters took it over.
You mean Meridian was pure when the outsiders were in cages or dying in your arena?
The sun is pure, child. It is not our place to question its divine will, only to act upon it.
I thought Avad taking the throne was the sun's will.
The boy dishonored his father, dishonored us all. To kill a sun king. What shadow, what twilight time he brought upon us.
And how many more would the Mad Sun King have killed if Avad hadn't stopped him?
The sun called for blood. There was no choice but to obey.
You called the temple corrupt, but aren't you one of its priests?
They call themselves sun priests, but they have no authority. Youths and sycophants all. Yet those who gave their whole lives to the sun's service are shamed and ignored.
So that's what this is. A tantrum? A cry for attention?
You know nothing of our rights, and yet you dare to insult me.
말 개세게
Why do
하네.
you think your army is weak? Because you're not at war with everyone?
A Karja throne relying on forged dirt mercenaries? Preposterous! The so-called liberation was nothing but a purge. Our most blessed warriors, chased out of the city, exiled to Sunfall and the Forbidden West. Our tribe is torn. The ones who walked in light now go by shadow.
And yet everyone but you seems happy they're gone. I'm done arguing with you. Stay or go, but I won't allow you to keep others away.
I am here by the will of the sun.
You don't believe in the throne, the priesthood, the army, or the city, so I guess you have no authority here.
물리적으로 이 새끼를
I have the
격추시켜.
authority of the sun.
Then call it for help. No one else will listen.
There'll be a reckoning.
You'll back away from it.
물러나 이 새끼야.
I imagine the claim is choked with the sound of the same old men having the same old debates. It's strange, but is it just me or do the bunch of people who walks?
He gave them the best work he'd ever do. And look at it now.
They defaced it because they hated what it stood for.
They defaced a thing slaves like him lived and died for. Slaves they've already forgotten. Short-sighted bastards, the lot. If they thought their son set off this bridge, they'd jump after it. I thank you for honoring my wish.
I hope you can find peace.
I wouldn't know what to do with it, any more than the Karja do.
Good to see you. This main spring. Charcoal smoke from a dozen forges. Work. The one thing I can say for you, Nora. You're not much for putting on.
나 근데 몸이 왜 이렇게 피곤하냐.
weather shift, sure as the sun's rising is often cold.
Calm, calm.
강제전화 왜 안 시키냐고? 귀찮아. 그 숨어가지고 간 봐야 되는 게 너무 귀찮아. 소울투스 강제전환에서 강제전환 시키고 가지고 다닐까? 재밌을 것 같긴 한데.
Red light means trouble.
Yep. 슈발, 이게 왜 걸리지?
The branches can cut like claws. Grab this now.
너는 가면이구나. 안돼. 컨조. 오.
Save these for the trail. 응? 출발 이거 아니야? 그런 게 어딨어? 강제전원 무한으로 늘어나는 게 있어? 아, 이거? 아, 이런 게 있었구나. 해야겠네. 자원을 뭘 버려야 되냐? 용량 못 늘려 지금? 토끼뼈 이씨. 토끼뼈 같은 거 없다고. 포션? 뭐 만들어? 다 없어. 야생동물 존나 안 처리하고 다녀서. 야생동물은 존나 짜증나. This'll help.
강해 보이는 녀석들 있다.
God, I found this. They're scanning for me.
약초 모았던 거 다 썼네.
I'll find a use for you.
그래, 상당히 너무 힘든데?
This is where the Otaru wanted to say her goodbyes. 아니 저 몹이 함부로 깝치는 몹이 아니야. 패턴이 잘 눈에 안 익네. No space. spoil your fun. Get out of this.
아, 에바잖아, 진짜.
Here we are again, where we never left. When we fled from our cages during the liberation, I tore through this clearing, thinking my friend was behind me. I kept running, but here she remains. Thank you for making it safe for me to return.
I don't want to rush you, but it won't stay safe for long.
I understand. I've done this before in waking dreams. In the pool, I'll find the bracelet of seeds she dropped when she fell. The seeds will be split, escaped, grown wild. She's passing from my memory into the jungles. I'll tell her it was I who died here and became a stranger in our own land, and she who still lives in every time of planting, of rains, harvests, and... Oh.
What is it?
There. Her bracelet. And... I thought she was behind me. But there's only my reflection.
Do you need to be alone?
For the first time, I am.
Good. I can use this. This must be the sun's climb, where the Bannock wants to paint his mark.
야, 잠깐만. 아, 존나. 아니, 필드가 너무 좁잖아.
They know where I am. can't carry more.
You were a better hunter than I. I'll paint the mark while the spirits of the Glinthawks linger.
There'll be more where they came from.
Yes, there will always be more machines. Their spirits find new bodies, but we only last as long as memory. That's why I must leave this story. A monument to our vanished shamans, to the wisdom the Carja bled from us. The machine oil in the paint will preserve it. Preserve their memory against all that was cut away. You have my thanks, Hunter.
Now, what were you doing out here?
내려가는 길이 어디야? 오, 야야야, 안돼 안돼 안돼. 잘 몰라서 용해. 일단 특수?
Keep the forge burning.
Tired. I've worked enough to last a lifetime.
Rugged? Well-traveled? Yes. I would like to talk to you.
좀 표시되게 해줬으면 좋겠어. 마을하는데 잘 못 잡겠어. 썬더조 렌즈.
Sure as the sun's rising, he's recording.
You must be Nora.
You're looking for artifacts.
Yes, but I'm no profiteer. Sun King Avad has named me an envoy to the Banuk. I work on their behalf, looking for sacred relics to return to their homeland, Ben-Ur. I'm especially interested in wooden figures that are sometimes found near Banuk rock paintings. If you have any, I have valuables to trade for them. You ready? Let's trade then. Come on back if you find any Banuk goods. You there, Outlander? Do you have relics to trade? I'd like to discuss a trade with you, Outlander.
How did they lure her out there? These Nora look tough enough. Would have killed him to fill out a decent set of armor?
Able-bodied adventurers, preferably with no friends or family, but I'm not choosy.
So you've come back to the temple.
I was invited back. The priests wanted to hear what I had to say about reconciliation with the other tribes. They're listening. At least they've begun to listen. There's a distance between ears and deeds.
Because of what we did?
What you did.
It was for the mourners. I think it helped them.
You set them on the path. You can't know what their journeys hold. Such is the priest's lot. Perhaps a red robe would suit you.
Not me. Besides, your temple doesn't even take women.
We would be richer if we did. Go in light, my friend, and let the sun cast your way.
Thank you, Naman. Where I'm going, I could probably use all the light I can get.
share of a lucrative opportunity? You'll sell me their services. No questions asked on my part.
Look, I've got a pair of sturdy Osram hands, and I know how to put them.
Excuse us. The machine rider graces us with her presence. You're Nora, are you not? A fighter from the savage lands.
The sacred land, but yes. I fought for everything I got.
Huh. Tell me, do the Nora often wander into other people's homes and do whatever they like?
Of course not.
But that is what you're doing, right now. Stinking up our lodge, pestering your betters.
You're hardly my better. Legan said I had to meet you to become a member.
That would be true if there were any chance of you becoming a member. But you're a savage. And no savage will rise in the ranks of the Hunter's Lodge while I am the Sun Hawk. Now be gone.
No. I was led to believe there are rules here. If they count for nothing, then even your position is meaningless. So quit blustering and tell me. Is there a Hawk who is free to sponsor me?
Very well. Talana is free. Wouldn't that be fitting? Trash sponsoring trash. Now get out of my sight.
You're Talana? Assis said you were a Hawk without a fledgling to sponsor. Or are you trying to drive me off too? It's okay, I've dealt with worse.
I'll bet you have. But you're wrong. It's not okay. Especially not today.
What happened today?
One of our own just died fighting Red Maw. You'll never face a more dangerous Thunderjaw. Cuts through trees, rocks, people.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's part of the hunt.
Thunderjaw.
Is there any actual hunting in this lodge? So far, it's been all talk.
Yes, of course. You fight a machine, then bring its trophy to Assis the Sunhawk, then no one can deny you brought it down.
Assis, what's his story?
He's the Sunhawk of the Lodge. The highest ranking asshole... Sorry, member. He's taken down Ravagers, Stalkers, Behemoths.
So, I've taken down a lot of machines.
As have I. Even brought down 2 Stormbirds. But he's a Hawk who brought in the trophies first. That's how it works. Whichever Hawk defeats the greatest machine first, becomes a Sunhawk.
How does one become a Hawk?
When a Hawk dies, his thrush is promoted in his place. No matter how anyone feels about it.
How does one become...
When a Hawk dies, his thrush...
Who is this Legan, the man at the door?
Legan? He's a Hawk. He had an impressive run in his day, but he doesn't fight anymore. He supports the Lodge in other ways. Unlike the other Hawks, who hoard all the best kills and drink the bar dry.
I'm ready to hunt, so tell me, what do I have to do?
You want them to regret looking down on you? Then speak to them in their language. Kill 3 Sawtooths, 2 Ravagers, and a Stalker. Deliver their trophies directly to Assis. That should shut them all up.
So if I do that, you'll sponsor me?
I'll consider it. Just to make Assis spoil.
I'd like an opportunity to share a drink with Aaron. As an that's how we enjoy life.
Warneck.
My family might still be alive, and you're going to stand here and do nothing?
Tell me what happened to your family. Maybe I can help.
By the sun, I fear they are all dead by now. I barely escaped alive. Machines. Vicious machines attacked my family's estate. Father sent me to get help.
What kind of machines? Where did they come from?
A Ravager. By the sun, how it cut down those guards, and a pack of Watchers came with it. The Sun King warned us that he could no longer protect freeholds beyond the valley, but Father never saw this coming.
Tell me more about the estate.
My father owns a dozen quarries, and he's put his spoils into the estate. Fine tapestries, custom woodwork, silver fixtures.
But what about the people there?
Of course. Their lives are all that matter. My father and sister, plus a dozen guards and servants. I hope they survived.
I'll see what I can do about the estate.
You will? Oh, thank you. Oh, please, be careful. Those machines are deadly.
Rising in the ranks of the Hunter's Lodge. Well then, it's a new day.
Stocking up. Coming with me.
어이가 없네. 이 새끼는 뭐냐? 네, 여기까지 하자. 좀 짜증나네.